How's it going, guys? I'm CTM Amygdala and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the M79 and knife gold. And I'm going to be going through all the challenges for the M79 and kind of describing how to get them and showing you guys some easier ways. Now for the knife, it's really straightforward. There's really nothing to say about these challenges, like you don't have to get any bloodthirsties or anything. All I would really say is I would play core Nuketown 24/7 to get the knife done. And the ones that gave me more trouble than the rest were the stun kills and the sliding kills. And for those, I would really just full send and slide into people. That one wasn't too bad. But the stun kills, you just want to get really lucky, find games where no one's running tactical mask. And if there's a whole bunch of people running tactical mask in your game, I would just back out and go find one where there's not too many people running tactical mask and then just start spamming grenades. You want to really predict where there are rather than throw one after you see somebody. So like if I'm coming up to like a room or something, I might throw a nade in there, and then like after it stuns or flashes, I would go in and try and knife them. And that one took me probably about 3 or 4 hours to get the 50 of them, but it's really not that bad thinking about it. So that's going to be it for the knife, and now I'm going to go one by one for the M79 challenges, which are going to be a lot more detailed.
Take the objectives. Hardpoint.
Alright guys, so for the M79 there's going to be 3 challenges that you're going to get naturally as long as you're playing hardcore Nuketown, 2 that you're going to have to do in Fireteam Dirty Bomb, and then 2 that are more descriptive. So one of them is actually right here, so this is the best long shot spot behind the door right here. As you can see, you're going to want to line up. You see that little flag, the green flag in the top corner? You're going to want to line the iron sight, the right side of the iron sights up into the corner of that, and then shoot. And if there's a person right there, it will kill them on hardcore. Because in hardcore, splash damage from the M79 does kill people, but in core it does not, which is why I would highly recommend doing the M79 in hardcore Nuketown rather than core. And for Fireteam Dirty Bomb, you're not actually getting kills, but as you see right here, I'm doing it again, just demonstrating that you want to go to the garage and line it up with that green flap in the corner. And that should eventually get you the double kills, except if you spawn the other side of the map. Later in the video, I'll show you how you're going to, the spot that you're going to want to be in for that, and exactly where to line it up so that you hit those long shots into the garage, killing people that are exactly where I am now. But for the 3 challenges that you're not really going to have to worry about too much, this is going to include kills, the 2 kills without dying, and then the double kills. These will all come naturally as long as you're playing hardcore Nuketown. And for the 2 kills, you might want to play a little bit slower. Just kind of camp in the houses a little bit and kind of watch middle. And then for the double kills, you're probably going to want to push a little bit more, play a little bit more aggressive. Eventually you're going to get a lot of 2 kills with 1 bullet, especially doing the long shot Nuketown method, where you're going to go with, because there's going to be a lot of people that really just push that side on game modes like Domination and hardcore, where the point is in the middle, like where it is right now. So that's probably a really good time to get a lot of hardcore kills in that spot. So like for example, the bin's there, so I'm back here doing it, but I did have a teammate over there taking the kills. And so that's going to be it for those different sections. Now I'm going to move into the challenges that you pretty much have to get on Fireteam Dirty Bomb. And this is going to include destroy 50 equipment or score streaks in vehicles, and then destroy 3 vehicles in 1 game. And the reason you're going to want to do these on Dirty Bomb is because there's a much larger abundance of vehicles and equipment on this game mode, just because there's so many more people and the maps are so much larger. So I recommend going into these, and exactly what I would do is I would put on the perk Engineer, so in these vehicles and equipment, you can see them outlined in red. And then I would always air deploy, and as I'm coming down from the air, I would look for these little red dots that represent the vehicles or equipment or score streaks. And when I would see one, I would glide over to it, and I would wait until I'm either really close or had just landed, and I would shoot it to get these challenges done. Now, another tip I have is as you're coming down, if there's a vehicle, I would land in front of it so it's coming towards me so I can get an easy kill rather than it going away, because it's going to be a lot harder to hit if you have to kind of lead your shot going away from it. So I'd recommend kind of detecting which way it's going and then land in front of it. So that's going to be a lot easier for the vehicle kills. And then if you're coming down and you don't see anything, I would just spawn to the ground, re-air deploy, and then just keep doing it, and eventually you're going to get all 10 of those 3 vehicle kills in one game without dying, or whatever that is. And then for the last one, the last challenge is kills behind cover. So now for the kills behind cover, what you're going to want to do is play Hardcore Nuketown again. And you're going to want to kind of shoot into doorways and across windows and stuff. That's how I got a lot of my cover kills. Because if you're standing where the bus is and shooting up into the windows, those will always count as cover kills as long as they're poking their head out. Like this right here. If he wasn't wearing flak jacket and this was on hardcore, that would have been a cover kill right there. Because he was in the window, kind of ducked behind the side. Some other good spots are shooting behind the bus while you're in the window. You can also shoot into the garage from the bus I'm in right now. And these will all count as cover kills. It's really not as bad as it sounds. It did take me the longest out of all the challenges for the M79. But that's because I was purposely going for long shots before I did my cover kills. And I do think I did get them a little bit quicker once I started going for them like specifically. And now I'm going to be showing you guys the long shot spot on the other side of the map, and this is going to be behind this little gray barrier right here, and you're going to want to kind of line it up with the yellow dots on the side of the chimney, as you can see here, and you're just going to want to shoot it straight in. And if you line it up with you line up the side of the M79 with the dots on the chimney, shoot it in, and you'll pretty much guarantee to hit whatever is in the garage, and that is how you get the long shots from both sides of the map. Once again, you pretty much have to do this on hardcore, because on core you're not going to kill them unless you get a direct impact, which is extremely hard to do, unless you're like right up in their face. So that's really going to be it. We're going to be wrapping up the video. So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to click that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And I'm just going to let this play out and show you guys the last couple of long shot kills so you guys can get a general idea of how to line it up perfectly. And if you need to, you can rearrange it a little bit, kind of move to the side, so you're making sure that you get those builds straight into the garage.